Hello, it's Bryan here from thegreatgooddino.com and creator of transformyourlifenow.com. Thanks for stopping by. Now, in this video, I'm going to take another closer look at one of my quote images and the point behind it. And for this time around, the image and the point I'm going to be looking at is this one. If the people around you won't cheer you on, go and find people that will. Now, this video and that image is combining two points which are a huge passion for a lot of people and a huge passion for me. Self-improvement, personal development and sport. Now, I took that picture when I eventually got round to going and seeing an NFL game at one of the international series games held at Wembley. That game was in October 2014 between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. It's my first ever NFL game and it happened to be a good one. Now, what I enjoy when I go and see live sport as opposed to seeing it on television is that instead of on television you get the angles and the shots that they've honed in the TV truck over many years. When you're there live, you get to see all the other bits and bobs that are happening that you don't see at home on television. And what particularly struck me, or one of the things that particularly struck me, was the cheerleaders. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking, but bear with me. What I noticed was there's so many of them, and there's 4 groups of cheerleaders that go around the stadium, and I didn't realise that there were that many of them. And it struck me about the goal achievement stories of each one of those cheerleaders, their ambition to be a cheerleader, they're setting the goal to do it, the work they had to do it, the dance training, the going for the auditions amongst hundreds of thousands of other people. There's only 32 teams in the NFL, so there's only a limited amount of spots available. They decided to go for it, and there's some great goal achievement lessons just by looking at the cheerleaders. But it was looking at the crowd of cheerleaders as they came on and walked down by the touchline where I took that picture that had me thinking about the people around you, the people that cheer you on, or the people that don't cheer you on. Because if it follows that the people around us influence us, which they do, then it follows that we should be very careful about the people we let to be around us, that we allow to be around us, rather than the people that we just let happen willy-nilly or that life circumstance throws at us. People around you might be positive, they might be helpful, and they might be supportive. They might not be helpful, they might not be positive, they might not be supportive, because something I've always believed and taught and coached in the goal achievement, self-improvement, personal development field is to tell other people about your goals, about your passions, about your joys, and to be the real, genuine you. Because you might be surprised about the opportunities and the feedback you get from that, from people that can open doors for you. But it isn't always like that. Some people will be negative, and there's various reasons for it. They might be full on negative, they might actively go out of their way to try and stop you, or maybe it's a more subtle, they might not even realise they're doing it, it's just a constant drip, 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 drip stream of negativity. Now, why do they do that? It could be that they genuinely don't think you're going to succeed, and they genuinely think it's a mistake for you to try. Now, that's fine. If that's the case, you can take that feedback on board. Ask them why they think it's a mistake. Ask them why you think it would be silly for you to try, and then you can analyse and react to that feedback. That's good. Don't mind that. It could be that the negative response that they're giving you is just an automatic response from them, because that's their makeup, that's their default setting. Oh, it can't be done, that's too difficult, dreams, goal achievement, that's only for other people. That's their setup in their mindset, And that's why they project that onto you. They might not even know they're doing it. So again, that's okay. Once you know why it's happening, you can sort of let that brush over you and waft past you like water off a duck's back. It could be that they know full well that you will succeed if you set a goal and go down the goal achievement, self-improvement, personal development path. They know that it's going to work for you and that you're going to end up leaving them behind, because unless they make the change, unless they hop on board for the ride, you're going to be leaving them behind. So that's why it might be a bit of jealousy. They may try and stop you because of that. Here's what you can do. If you get that negativity coming your way, you can try and change their minds. You can try and persuade them that it's not silly or wrong or a mistake for you to set goals and go for your goals, nor is it a mistake for them to set goals, to follow their passions, to get more in tune with what makes them alive. And you might be surprised that they say, yeah, you know what, you're right, let's have a go, and you all move forwards together. Great. You might find though that you can't persuade them. And here's a key point. You shouldn't keep trying to persuade them, because if you keep trying to persuade them, you're using energy that actually you should be focusing that energy on moving forwards yourself. And also, you're exposing yourself to that negativity, whereas in fact, you should be exposing yourself to the positivity from other people that will support you, and that helps generate your own positivity. So there comes a point where you need to choose who you're letting be around you. And it could be that some people you need to shut them out, you need to move away from them and leave them behind as you progress. Now, one response I get to that point when I make it is that it's not as easy as that, because some might be very close friends that you've known for years, others might be people you have to work with and see on a daily basis, others might be your family. So it's not easy just to move them aside or move away from them or leave them behind. Am I saying that you should just instantly discard anyone that disagrees with you along the way? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, be careful who you let around you, be careful and choose, and it is a choice, choose how much of that negativity from other people you're going to allow into your life. Much better to focus on the people who will support you, and actually, as you move forward and start making progress, start getting momentum and start making that progress a habit, you'll find that you will draw people towards you and draw yourself towards others who are on the same page, who have the same goals, who have the same beliefs, the same kind of positivity. And that means that almost by accident, well of course it's not an accident because you're choosing to direct this, to take the driving wheel, but you will end up surrounded by a crowd who are cheering you on, who are happy to see you succeed, and everyone moves forward together. So I hope you enjoyed that point about being proactive about the people you allow to surround you, and being proactive and making choices about how much negativity you're choosing to take on board versus the amount of negativity you're choosing to deliberately refuse to take on board. If you did enjoy that video, let me know. Leave a comment in the video below wherever you happen to see this, and make sure you're connected with me, whether that's via YouTube, The Great Gordino, Facebook, The Great Gordino, or my page there, facebook.com/yourlifetransforming, and then there's the blog, thegreatgordino.com. So, Gordon Bryan signing off for now. Remember, if people around you won't cheer you on, go and find people that will. And by the way, that's going to include me. You know that's true. Let's get in touch. Let me have you cheering you along. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye bye for now.